Hey, DawgNation, I'm Brandon Adams. Welcome into our Kroger Kickoff. We're here at Sofi Stadium. The stadium's starting to fill up. We got media personnel and celebrities and things like that all over the field, so it's a little bit of a wild deal here, but I wanted to thank you for tuning in. Obviously getting ready for a great game between TCU, which will obviously be great if Georgia wins. That's certainly the story there. And, of course, this is our Kroger Kickoff. Moments ago, as we've done all season long, we're going to show you video here of Georgia arriving at SoFi Stadium. Their buses go straight into the stadium, parked right next to the locker room. Georgia got off, would walk in. Kirby Smart leading the team into that locker room. Shortly behind him, one of the first players through is tight end Darnell Washington. I would say the situation with Washington for most of the weekend. He was walking without a walking boot. Was he walking normal? Honestly, it's a little bit hard to tell. Maybe walking a little bit more comfortably than he would have been when he got off the airplane on Friday. But you will see Darnell Washington coming by on your screen. You'll also see Stetson Bennett. And the Staquavius haircut is officially back. There had been some social media chatter about that, about him getting the buzz a la the beginning of the season against Oregon. There had been some social media talk about that. Confirming there is with a part of our dog walk video. As Bennett walks by, he does have the fade. He is back to the original Staquavius look, so that could be a good omen for these Georgia Bulldogs. Maybe not quite CU Horned Frogs, but obviously Georgia coming by here. Game faces on as they get ready to play for their first time here at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. Georgia did practice here, though, on Saturday. Got a chance to do what for them would be a traditional Thursday practice, including the yoga. We got a chance to see some of that. So Georgia has spent a little bit of time here over the last couple of days getting acclimated with the conditions here. In the 22 video that we did a little earlier, you feel a little bit of that open air breeze. You do feel some of that. It's not windy. It's not especially cold, but it's certainly colder than a typical dome stadium might be. There's a roof overhead, but it's not fully enclosed here, and you can notice that if you are here. We're seeing a lot of things like that going on right now, and obviously you've seen the Georgia team kind of walk by here, get ready to go for what, one way or another, is the final game of this season. And as the headline said, after all the talk and all the social media chatter, and as I've been walking at people giving the two fingers in the air, and well, guess what? It comes to an end tonight. The calendar has turned to 2023, but the Go for Two mission is going to be concluded. Is going to be the case. Let me also give a big thanks to our friends at Kroger for making our Kroger Kickoff possible. They have been obviously great partners of ours for years, and no one's happier than the folks at Kroger about the great success that Georgia is enjoying with the chance to finish off that second straight national championship tonight here. And as you're getting ready for your game watching party, as in, which, by the way, sure enough, they're of our great state of Georgia. You're doing your own version of a tailgate or a home gate or getting ready to have a game watching party with family and friends. And I know you're stocked up food, everything else. Good care of you on that. We appreciate Kroger being a part of our Kroger Kickoff all season long. Also, as we've done all year long there as well, let's give you an injury report here brought to you by the Durham Law Group. And the man of the hour, as you saw as part of that dog walk video a little earlier, is Darnell Washington. The sense that I've gotten as I've been talking to people throughout the weekend here in Los Angeles is Washington will obviously be dressed up. He's, closer to home. He's from Las Vegas. This is as close to home as maybe he could have ever hoped to play during his Georgia career. So, Nation as a part of that. He wants to be out there. He's going to give it a go. Does that mean he'll be able to be a full contributor? I think that's what remains to be seen. And honestly, if I had to guess, I would guess that we do probably see a lot of Oscar Delp tonight at the tight end. And frankly, it's one of the great luxuries for Georgia that you've got elite recruits like Delp who can step in, much the same way Amarius Mims and Arian Smith were called in extra duty last week. A guy like Oscar Delp might be called into that duty here this week. But either way, that is our Durham Law Group injury report. And We care about Georgia's football injuries, but if you've been hurt or injured in an accident, it's your own situation that you care about. And if you need to be made right after someone's done you wrong, well, our friends at the Durham Law Group can help you out with that. They don't just practice personal injury law, they define it. That means no fees, no expenses unless you win. So a couple of ways to get in touch. You can find them online at georgiahurt.com. That's the word Georgia spelled out, Georgia, georgiahurt.com. Or you can give them a call, 844-4GA-HURT. That's 844-4GA-HURT. We have a little bit of a video inception here as I'm talking to you on video. Mike was actually videoing me. Mike Griffith, our colleague, was actually videoing me a moment ago. Just walked by there a moment ago. So we're excited. We're having a great time. It's also getting closer to kickoff, so we're going to get ready to get off the air here in a couple of minutes and let you get ready to get settled in wherever you're planning on watching all of this. I'll invite you to check out DawgNation Daily from this morning in our R.S. Andrews cool down. We had a chance to talk to Ella Dorsey from Atlanta News First. Ella's been in L.A. She's obviously been broadcasting live. We had a great conversation with her, and she actually shared on our show today an interview that she did with Stetson Bennett's father. So I'll invite you to check that out online. Any of the DawgNation platforms you can see DawgNation Daily and our R.S. Andrews cool down this morning. A really good interview with Ella. Kind of give you an idea how the weather may impact the weekend in Los Angeles, especially for those of you here in the City of Angels looking to travel back to Georgia Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. Ella actually had a little bit of an interesting update on how weather might impact some of that. So it's our R.S. Andrews weather report. Ella Dorsey did a great job with that this morning on our R.S. Andrews cool down. Of course, R.S. Andrews is the one you turn to for your air conditioning, heating, plumbing, electric needs. They will show up on time. They'll do the work that's promised, the price that's promised, including getting that heating system tuned back up to factory fresh specs. They'll take really good care of you on all of that. Also, I've already gotten a text from our buddy Dari Payro, much the same way I showed you this on our R.S. Andrews cool down last week at DawgNation Daily. Dari's here. He's having a good time. Let's see if I can get this. Oh, how about that beautiful California sunset? Yeah, he sent this to me a little earlier. A nice, gorgeous California sunset. So they're having a good time. They're getting ready to go for a wonderful, wonderful time here. Georgia fans all over the place. They're getting ready to do the same thing. So we're going to say goodbye. We'll let you watch the game. I'm going to get off the field before they run me off because they're about to. And then after the game, right back here, go for 2 and 22. The celebration is tonight. Georgia gets this win against TCU, and it's all a DawgNation coming together as one to say, people said it couldn't be done. Boom, we did it. Go for 2 and 22. Hey, y'all enjoy the game. Thanks for letting DawgNation be a part of your season here, and the best is yet to come. 60 more minutes of football. We'll talk to you when it's done. Appreciate you being here as a part of our Kroger Kickoff.